What's up, YouTube? This your boy, the Travel Trucker, man. We back with another video, man. Hey, man, y'all do me a favor, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hold on, we probably gonna get up and walk. Make sure y'all like, comment. Oh, I got my Devin Booker shorts on, man. Y'all check me out, man. And subscribe to the channel, man. Today is Wednesday. What's today? August 7th. August 7th, guys. We just came back from my son's 8th grade orientation. And yeah, man, it's gonna be a good, successful year. Got him situated. Made sure he had everything he needed. Real quick, man, I want to do a quick video on what would I be doing if I never got my CDL. And I feel like a lot of people don't touch on it enough or as much as they should on social media. I don't know, it's just like a subject nobody never says. Like, they always talk about the bad, the good, but what if you never would have got your CDL? What would you really be right now? And I had to sit down and think about that when I was on that flight yesterday. And I thought about it. I said, okay, I got my CDL in October 2013. So I've had my CDL for over 11 years now. I didn't actually put it together until June 2020 when COVID, was going on. I, moved away. I think life would have been good, but I think when I got my CDL, I kind of had a different outlook and perspective on life of, hey, you don't have to be a college degree bearing person to make good six figures or have good money. I knew nothing about, I knew about trucking, but I didn't know nothing about a CDL because I was working at the city at the time. And they gave us the opportunity to go and get our CDL courtesy of the city. Now, majority of our trucks were B trucks. We didn't have any Class A aside from the one tractor trailer we had that they might have drove during hurricane season. But it was mainly because our equipment was so heavy. They was like, hey, y'all just need to go learn about getting your Class A. So it was a good kept secret at the city of West Palm Beach that a lot of people didn't know unless you worked in water utilities, that the city was paying for CDLs. You didn't have to sign no commitment, no nothing. You could have got fired a week after graduating and you wouldn't have to pay the city back nothing. Or you could have left and you didn't have to pay the city back nothing. But at the time, they were sending you to school for CDL, and I took advantage of it. So I didn't have to use no military benefits, no vouchers, no scholarships, no nothing. I was just able to, that's a big TV, that's an 86 cents right there. I was able to go off the city's back. And I probably lasted I got it October 2013. I probably lasted another 6 months before I left and went to the village of Wellington, Florida. Well, I didn't last a month. They got me up out of there. And then I started my entrepreneur journey, and my CDL was on the shelf. Had I known what I know now, before I started my pressure cleaning company back then, I would have went straight on the road back then and got my bag up way back then. But, things happened. I had a business. I was a small business owner. Didn't work a job for 3 years. And, I was doing a little 1-2 here and there, dibbling, dabbling. But I had money, If you go look at my Instagram, I was going all over the world, traveling, you name it. I was there. But I could have stayed down and went and got my trucking situation together because in 2013, I was 24 years old. 14, I was 25. I was young, and I didn't have the mind that I had now. But I will say, if I never got my CDL, I would have been in a even worse off position than I am today, as in I probably still would have been at the city working in water utilities. I probably would have been there in the rat race trying to be a supervisor, missing out on life, thinking, oh, I'm going to do my 20 years here and retire. That ain't how I want to live. I'm a free spirit. I want to see the world. I want to move around. I want to experience things. So when I got my CDL, I knew that I could go be wherever I wanted to be or be whatever I wanted to be, I can make six figures. If I never got my CDL, I probably would have been comfortable making 40, 50, 60,000 a year, as opposed to, I think last year I took home about 110 last year, 110, 115K. And I was doing regional. So I took home that, I grossed that after my expenses, I grossed 115K from my one job. After taxes, I don't know what it was because I had money coming in from other things. I really didn't pay no mind to it, but I couldn't have done that working at the city with just like a water distribution's state license. I just would have been one of them guys you seen in the city uniform, and that would have been that. I would have missed out on a lot of stuff. And I probably would end up doing something stupid, like I've been working at the city, messing around with women, probably had another kid, doing stupid stuff. But my CDL afforded me the way to get out of my situation and move on. So if you got the opportunity to go get your CDL, I don't care what your dynamic background is, your race, your ethnicity, it don't matter, bro. Go get your CDL, man. I got a lot of people hitting me up about how can they get their CDL for free without signing on to a company and signing a contract. To be real with y'all, depending on where you live, every county pretty much, most major counties in most states, they have a vocational rehab funding. They have grants that they can give you as a resident of that county. Like I'm from Palm Beach County. The county down here, Broward County, Miami-Dade, they all had grants. They also had a program, if you in South Florida, whoever watching this, is something called Boca Helping Hands. It's called Helping Hands Boca or Boca Helping Hands. You just Google it, it'll pop up. They too will pay for your CDL and or reimburse you if you pay for it out of pocket first and then give you the check once you pass. So you can put it on the credit card, they pay it off after. Broward College, Broward Community, I think it's Broward State College now, down in Lauderdale, Pompano, Deerfield, Broward Community College. You know what it's, everybody know what I'm talking about. They have grants and scholarships that you can receive. Miami-Dade County, I think they are also paying for CDLs. So Orlando, Orange County, Volusia County, Daytona Beach. I know Duval County up in Jayville, shout out to Duval 904. They got the program. Pensacola, Escambia, Tallahassee, Atlanta, Fulton County has grants. Houston, Dallas. I don't know about San Antonio. I know Dallas for sure. Dallas what's that? Dallas County. In Dallas, they have grants. A lot of those city jobs, I think the city of Fort Worth pays for CDLs too. Richmond, Virginia, Charlotte. Who else I seen? Greenville, South Carolina, Columbia, they all, especially South Carolina, North Carolina, they have a lot of CDL programs. So if you're in one of those states, I would highly recommend looking it up, just hitting up your local county and seeing what they got to offer. But if I never would have got my CDL, Storm, cut clean on this glitter. I probably would have been worse off in life. So the CDL changed my life. No matter how much I talk about it and say I'm not in the truck right now, it did play an integral part in my life, and it was a stepping stone. So don't never get that confused. You got to learn what you can get off of it and learn how you can power up and piggyback off of getting your CDL. So don't never go off of what you go off of YouTube, man. At the end of the day, CDL is beneficial if you know how to use it. But that's all, man. I don't want to drop that video right quick, and I'm going to drop another one later. And I'll see y'all on the next one.